Flori was born in Rexentrum, an orphan in the biggest city of the Empire. He knew nothing about his family. He lived the early time of his life in an orphanage, but he wasn't welcome because of his ability. Weird phenomena happen around him. Nobody knows the origin of his wild magic, and Flori didn't really care, so everyone was getting at least some distance from him. Flori left the orphanage quickly and learned to survive for his own sake and the well-being of his gang. He had a gang, okay. Flori had left the orphanage with 3 other youngsters, Levi, a human male, Muse, a female tiefling, and Viola, a female half-elf. Okay, hang on. What were those names again?
It was Levi.
Yeah. What race was Levi?
Human, male.
Human male, yeah. And then the tiefling?
Muse.
Tiefling girl. Yeah, and the last one?
Viola, half-elf.
Okay. Because he was the older kid, Flori was the leader of the group, and he did everything to survive and escape the city. Ooh, wow. Okay, we might have to explore that. Muse wanted to see the sea, so Flori stole, work, and fought for enough coins to go to the Menagerie Coast. That was a few coins. This quest for money made him work with the Myriad, a simple mission, poisoning some nobles. You call that simple? Whoa. For a lot of coin. I should hope so. Flori accepted it, and the plan went without a problem at first. The gang was quickly found by a survivor of the poison, a mage of the Empire. He put all the gangs in prison except Flori. The mage saw Flori's wild magic and wanted to test it. The mage wanted more power in the Cerberus assembly. So finding a way to create a better soldier with magic was perfect. Flori was tested for 2 years, almost a breaking point, until one day he was free. Flori doesn't know how he escaped, but he doesn't question his freedom. But the scar of his body and multiple arcane signs can't be erased along with his guilt. He also remembers the face of the mage, an elf with purple eyes and a burn in his face. For the next 2 years, he did like always to survive, work for any coins. He also learns to use his power and how to use weapons to defend himself, and maybe this power could be used for a cause greater than him. Okay. Ulthok, I'm really sorry. I've looked everywhere and I cannot find your one-on-one backstory. I'm not sure if it recorded, which is quite ironic, knowing the fate of the Trailblazers arc. I did, however, record this. Well played, brave adventurers. Well played indeed.
Bithia, as you reach out, it takes effort to pull a soul back into its body. And you reach out, and it's easy. I mean, even among the other souls departing this area. You feel Ulthok, but as you reach out to grab him, to pull him back, you feel something else, a greater power, a power beyond anything you could stand against, and it's pulling Ulthok away from you, but from his soul, you feel warmth and peace. You've never felt that from Ulthok. He is finally, for the first time in his life, at peace. And his soul is not available to be returned.
I think Bith has known Ulthok longer than anyone else. And I think there's just too much for her to process right now. And she staggers back and kind of like fall slumps against Ted. And her eyes just jump from Ulthok to 6 to Lanty to Ulthok to 6. then kind of linger on 6. And then she looks up at Ted and she's like, I don't know.
What? You can bring him back. Come on.
That's not how the spell works. Sometimes the soul can't come back. Fuck.
Like, you see, like, he's, like, running calculations in his head as things. He's trying to figure out why, how, or if. And he's looking between, like, that and 6. Knowing that time's running out. And 6 might dip. And things are bad.
So what do you want? What do we need to do?
Let's just bring the body with us. We'll try again later. We don't have time for this. We have to. Fuck, we have to keep going.
We've loaded Lanty with explosives. We need to send him to light the tree up. We'll deal with this situation later. Six. If you're gonna run, just promise to try to run back to us too.
Where I deal with someone we help force another body out of here.
Well, as the team contemplates the situation, already losing one Trailblazer, a spark winking out in the night, only 4 remain. And now 6, intent on almost a suicidal dash. Who knows? If somebody could make it out, maybe 6 could. But I think we should conclude that next week.
You fucking set.